Get on the floor. Get on the floor. Are you alone in the car?
No, ma'am. I have my kid with me.
All right. Let me see. Hold on. Waiting for backup, right? Just hold on. It's gonna be right in front of the Acura or in front of the car. I have him in custody. The rear side of the Acura dealership. Give me a second. I'm waiting for backup. I'm gonna hurt you if I try to put the cup on.
I know, it's hurting me right now. I'm not trying to do this to you.
I know, but I can't.
It's warm in the car. My breath is in the
Just wait. Doors open.
My baby's in there, man.
Alright, just give me a second. Let me get your pump.
My baby's in the back seat.
Alright, just give me a second.
Get up, come on.
Sube. Get up.
I don't know how.
My thing's dead.
Why am I being arrested, man?
You have your ID on you?
Hi, baby.
Why am I being arrested, man?
You have your ID on you?
Yes.
Where's it at?
Let's get him up and put him
Stop.
down.
And pack you down. Let me pat you down.
Let's give him the team for the
area has a lot of
just put him in the back of one of the whips for now. Just to hold him and we'll talk to you in a little bit. We're not going to talk to you about what's going on.
I didn't even hear kid dealership.
I guess I heard arguing, so I was
I
like,
didn't even hear that. I got to la carreta and then I came back.
she's cute too.
She's good. I'm not crying. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, porque te gustó tanto, ¿no? Maybe a speech officer.
Come here. I'll talk to you. Boss man. I'll talk to you. I'm the supervisor here. What do you need?
Is there a warrant out?
What do you mean, is there a warrant out?
I'm asking. The car's pulled up on him like this. I don't like it.
Unfortunately, that's not the way this works. We're here following up on a case. I need you to do me a favor and not directly get involved and start trying to intimidate my officers for no reason.
It's
because
my niece, brother.
Did we do anything wrong to her?
I don't know.
She's fine. She's obviously she's in good standing, correct? And you're being recorded too, so you're good.
I'm happy.
She's in no. So
I
you're
trust
being
you
recorded.
guys. You guys are doing your job.
The issue is you're coming at us as if we're coming in an aggressive manner.
I'm not.
It was reported as an abduction. That's all I'll give you.
Sir, I'm not coming at you in an aggressive manner. I asked her
it was
very
reported
gently.
as
I
an
said,
abduction.
whose cruiser is that?
And she's not moving right now because we're waiting around here. That's all I'm going to tell you.
I'm just asking.
So, Coral Gables is going to take lead on the investigation.
What were you?
Portal badge 404. I'm a sergeant.
You have a card?
Yeah, I'll get in my car now. Any other questions you have? Anything you want to know about?
Probably, but I'll take the card first.
Okay, sounds good.
Can I get anyone's card?
You can get every scar. I don't care. Like I said, he's from Gables though. So Gables is the one that's leading the case. That's fine.
Thank you.
Yep.
Here's the case number. We're going to wait here until she arrives. You're more than welcome to hang out with your
Write it down. It's Londano.
This is why we have it card on you.
Is Edwin Lopez in the office?
Sorry?
Is Edwin Lopez in the office?
No.
The chief.
You need it right now?
And Sergeant Hans Gonzalez.
That's your supervisor?
Yes.
Confirm verbally? Yes? Londano?
Londano.
Londano? Got your supervisor?
What do you need? What is the problem?
I was asking. It's for
Okay.
information.
I don't understand why you need my information for.
Now let us.
My supervisor information? No, you don't need it. You need mine. My last name is LONDONO, badge 854. Huh? He just gave it to you.
I'm the supervisor on scene. You can go.
I'll be honest, it felt like she's a little aggressive. I get it. If I were her shoes, I'd be a little frustrated. Someone asking you questions. I'm not here to argue with you guys.
And like I said, I'm doing my man. I'm a grown man. It's the problem is, people get a false sense of, I don't know if you're a lawyer, if you think you know more than something you don't know. The issue is a lot of people come on our scenes and try to start nitpicking and pointing fingers and stuff.
All I want is information of who you guys are, and that's it.
By all means. And like I said, we give you the information, and that's all you need.
Everything's got to answer the baby. So I'm pro pal. I'm glad you guys showed up. If somebody did abduct her, I'd hope you're rolling the exact same way. No problem.
Like I said, that's all we're here for. We reacted to whatever Coral Gables reported. We responded to, and we did. It's just, again, the problem is the way people approach nowadays is what it is.
That's not me, but I get it, and it's okay. I would still be suspicious even if I said that. I don't fault you. Dad, he needs none of information. Leave it alone. Let's give him the case number.
Yeah, you guys have a case number?
Thank you for responding quickly.
Yeah, I just need to get his information so I can document the incident.
Okay.
Like I said, it's going to be documented as a custody dispute.
So,
that way they can
what was the state of the child when he came on scene?
I wasn't here initially.
She's rolled in?
Yeah, she's fine.
Just fine, no issues,
Yeah, she was
not in
fine.
distress. She's happy to be with the dad. Just smiley, she didn't want to leave him.
Yep, she's fine.
Okay. I was just asking. I came on after you guys. I'm trying to figure out
I was
what's
in
going on.
contact with him all the time.
It's not my case. We're just here to recover the child and make sure nothing happens to the child.
Yeah,
That's all we're here for.
I gave him one already. He has a case number.
Thank
Okay. So, like I said,
Mother is gonna come still?
yeah, she was on her way.
And so, what do you guys have to do with when she comes? What's the
It's a transfer of custody. Okay. The child was initially over there at the address that the call came out of.
How did you track me up?
Was that?
How did you track me up?
It was, I believe it was
LPR hit.
LPR.
We have license plate readers on our tag, on our license, on our traffic lights.
sorry.
Where's the county line? Where's like the city line here?
For what? For our jurisdiction?
For like Coral Gables versus Doral.
Oh, it's nowhere near here. He just ended up over here. Jurisdictional matters don't Doral, which is why we found the vehicle, and which is why Gables responded out. I guess he's investigating the matter for Coral Gables. The incident that initially occurred in Coral Gables. The vehicle, which is whoever he is to you, your brother, I guess, whoever he is to you, was found here.
Okay.
So it's a multi-jurisdictional thing.
We're all here for the same person. I make sure the child's okay. That's it.
Like I said, like you said, I don't care about anything or anybody else right now. My concern was the child being okay, which is what we did. We came here, we recovered the child because it was reported as an abducted child. Child was maintained okay.
I would want to know you guys are coming.
So, like I said, child was recovered, child's okay. We've been giving the baby water the entire time. She's actually been the one giving the caregiving to the child for the entire time. So again, the frustration comes from when a person comes on scene after, again, she's been taking care of the baby for the past 45 minutes, and all of a sudden you start, it's kind of like a slap in the face, because who the hell are you at that point? Like, I've been taking care of this baby for the past 30 minutes. I haven't done anything wrong to anybody here. It's for being pro cop, it becomes a slap in the face. Because again, I am a cop, and I wouldn't come on a scene and start saying, "Hey, what's your bag? What's your this?" It's because it's just, what's the point of it? What are you getting out of that?
That's all.
That's fine, but again, you can get it from case numbers. It's when you start asking for badge numbers and going after. No, it's what YouTube people stuff do when people see on TV. I'm just, as a man, I'm talking to you. This isn't as a cop to a person. It becomes more of like an attack, not like you're threatening. Say more of like an attack. I'm like, what the hell? Who are you coming after? After I'm not doing anything wrong to you. I'm speaking theoretically. That's how we take it. That's how the misunderstandings happen, and that's where you get the attitude a little bit. Like, again, I'm assuming she's related to you, but baby, I'm assuming.
I've been there since day one.
Okay, so nobody here knows that. So if I'm here taking care of the baby, and all of a sudden you come on scene and start being a little aggressive towards me, it's like, bro, really? I haven't done anything wrong to this fucking child. I've been trying to do nothing but maintain.
All I heard were the cops are here.
And whatever happened in the Gables, that's on the Gables.
Yeah,
they reported whatever occurred in the Gables as an abduction. Okay. So imagine, you see when the Amber Alerts go out on that stuff.
Trust me,
it is what it is. So we go out, and unfortunately, he has to get taken out a little aggressively. however the Gables either handled it.
Taken out of the car?
Of course he was. He has to be. That's how you handle it in any way that an abduction is handled is the exact same way we handled it here. Unfortunately, again, this seems to be like it was a misunderstanding between parents. And again, the way it was entered and reported and put in the system by Coral Gables was a felony abduction vehicle. So again, it's like somebody saying you murdered somebody, and then you get ripped out of the car at gunpoint because somebody said you murdered somebody, and there's been a misunderstanding, and then you're gonna get mad. Of course, there will be issues in the future, and then it'll be settled just because again, as long as we act in good faith and we do what we have to do, and we're covered by the color of law. It's just, unfortunately, these mistakes happen.
Look, the way I view it, it's not your problem. Somebody put it in, you just do what the rule says. It's cool.
Absolutely. And then again, it's not even the person that put it in's problem. If the mom wants to put it in as however she relays the message to whoever puts it in, if she says, hey, she was taken by force and she's in danger, they're not gonna say, hey mom, sorry, we're not putting this in for you. We don't trust you.
You're not gonna hear me argue on that.
So
that's not my...
There's no... These situations suck. Because again, we understand that again they're domestic in nature, they're honestly civil in nature, they're not really criminal in nature, and we don't enforce civil issues. But because of the fact that it was entered the way it was entered and the circumstances were what they were, it becomes criminal until it becomes civil. Then now we got to deal with this. We got to deal with I'm guessing your father following him, and it becomes a fucking shit show. And it's all because of a misunderstanding between parents. And then now you get good cops that do the right.
Saturday.
Believe me,
I'm sure you're a good guy. I don't want to hang out with you. You don't want to hang out with me. So.
Trust me, man. But like I said, the last thing we need, we want personally, is again, we don't know how our day has gone. So for somebody to come on scene after we did something that we feel is good, and like, hey, what's your name? What's this? What's this? It's like, we take it a little differently. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing personal. It's just like after a while, you don't know what call she just came from.
Yeah.
There's times where our officers, again, we get 15, 16 calls of service a day. Yeah. She actually just came from a death of a 95-year-old that was in hospice. So she comes from that to this, and then a button gets pushed. We're humans at the end of the day. You get what I'm trying to tell you? We all have bad days, and we can't, unfortunately, on paper, we're not supposed to have bad days because we're cops.
Everybody has bad days, man.
But unfortunately, if you come from an incident where you're still mentally, you're trying to get over something, and then you do something good, and then somebody, it's like, man.
So, and I give you the other perspective. All I heard were cops.
Yeah.
I know there's a baby here.
And again, God knows how he's going to describe this incident, because again, he's on the bad end of this. In regards to the mom had nothing bad going on with her aside from her child being missing. She didn't have to deal with the police in a negative way. She's a victim right now. So again, he gets taken out of the car. He gets put in handcuffs. You get what I'm saying? It becomes a different perspective for him. So it sucks because now mom looks at us, we're the heroes, and for him, we're bad guys. But realistically speaking, hey, we're doing nothing but taking care of your kid.
As long as when I pick up the phone, you guys respond the same way. Okay.
Like I said, man, I'm just trying to be the supervisory figure on scene. And
I don't want it. I get it.
It's frustrating, especially when, again, I spoke to him for a few minutes. Again, I didn't speak much to him because, again, laws and Miranda and certain things. I'm not going to get in the way of an investigating thing. But I barely spoke to him, but he seems like a really good guy. So, again, he wasn't mistreated. He wasn't slapped in the face.
It's your kid, you know, like...
It sucks. But she was taken care of. I had fire rescue come over here. They checked her out just to check her out.
Of course.
I mean, there's only so much they can do with an infant. Or not an infant, but a baby, a very young baby. But like I said, she's been getting water routinely for the past 10-15 minutes. He said that she had eaten around 11 o'clock, so he said not to feed her. So she wasn't fed, but she personally kept giving the baby water. She tried giving her milk. She didn't want, but she was sitting in the car with her in the air conditioning for the entire duration of this entire incident.
That's part of what, you know, I'm like, it's 100 degrees. I don't like
No, she was in the car with the car on, with the baby on her lap, playing with her. There's little toys in the front seat. So I mean, she was being given good care while she's been here waiting for the past 30-40 minutes. Him again, he can complain. I was in the back of a car. It's hot as shit. I get it, man. It's not a perfect scenario, perfect world. It's unfortunate that this is going on the way it is. But
you guys are doing your job.
But and then when the mom gets here, again, that's a whole other issue.
I just instantly saw different cities just trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, it's a cluster, and there really is no need for it to be a cluster, but it ended up being a cluster. So again, whatever happens from this point forward, again, we're gonna write just an assisting of an outside agency report. That's all it's gonna be.
Does he get a copy of that now, or does he have to call?
No, he has to call and get it. And like I said, the detective from Gables is gonna have everything. You have all
So
information.
he'll have his report that'll have a
and
copy
he'll
of
have
that.
our case number attached to it also. So whenever, if and when, again, whoever he is to you, I don't even know his name. I never got his name. Whenever he gets the, he wants to get a copy of the report, he can just request it based off what the Gables detective gives him, based off of our case number. So he'll be able to get our case from us, and then their actual preliminary case from Gables.
They're running it fully.
Gables is taking everything. We just we just did the recovery of the baby.
That's the important part.
We did the recovery of the baby, and that's it. So, and that's all my guys are gonna write. That we responded to the area. I can't tell you how our investigative means how we found the vehicle, but we found the vehicle, and after finding the vehicle, it was occupied with him and the baby.
You hit him on the toll?
I'm sorry?
On the toll?
What do you mean, like a toll, like on the turnpike? Oh, I can't tell you how we found the vehicle. It's investigative means.
Yeah, as long as you're not tracking me all the time.
No, there's no
no.
tracking involved. That's a Fourth Amendment violation. You're not being tracked. It's other investigative means that we have.
I'm intrigued. I'll look into it. Okay.
Do what you got to do. But
Interesting.
but yeah. So she was found here, and that's it.
Got it.
But like I said, man, I'm just trying to be.
Hey, I appreciate
be
it.
a big boy in a situation where
You are, hey.
tempers can get to a certain point because of what perceptions are. And again, I saw how she was, and she's a fucking amazing cop. And she's been doing nothing but taking care of the baby the entire time.
Tired,
So
you know,
imagine,
she got to the mom,
so
I get it.
out of all days, you're gonna sit here and it's like you can't sit here and think or say what somebody's feeling. So especially when you're not the father, we know who the father is. So again, the father's been good with her the entire time, meaning the officer. And all of a sudden, some random guy comes over here. Hey, what's your name? What's this? What's that? Hey, who the hell are you, bro? Like the dad hasn't even asked me
I
this.
know. Well,
So that's the issue. The dad hasn't even said anything. So
I
I'm
just saw
guessing
the way the cops were pulled up, and like I know that standard. You guys got to do that. You walk them up, but
Yeah.
like there's a lot of cop cars. There's one little baby, but like that's what you would do if it was a real
and that's just
Yeah.
now. There was like 20 cars when we first got
I'm
here.
sure.
Like I said, any
sure it wasn't
abduction is
pleasant, yeah.
any abduction is treated in a very. It's one of the most high priority of cases that we deal with.
When I get the Amber Alerts, it's not a happy day. I mean, I have young nieces and nephews, and every time I see it, I'm like,
It sucks.
I'm hopeful it's never us.
I imagine, and we're the ones that have to try to find these people. We
don't envy your job, man.
take those matters seriously, and that's obviously one of probably the top 3 or 4 matters that are looked into very highly.
As long as the baby's okay, I'm gonna walk away and call it.
She's good. Again, whatever court issues they need to take care of from this point forward, obviously, again, I don't know if you have any legal current thing now, or if you know anything or not, but obviously, if you do, give him some guidance on what needs to happen procedurally with the courts, because in this specific case, Florida law protects the parent that has custody of their child at that given moment if there is no custodial paperwork in place. So the fact that she had the baby and her at the time, whenever it was recently, if he took it, meaning the baby, if he took her and he wasn't supposed to have her because she had possession of her, that's where the violation comes in.
But if
Just like
he handed the baby over and it was,
don't know what happened.
I'm just
over
like
there.
theoretically.
I don't know. That,
Interesting. I'll have to look that up.
if it's like if you're the wife, I'm the husband, I give you the baby. That's not me necessarily giving you the baby to take and run with her. That's just you because hey, you're the biological father. Here you go. Like, do what you got to do. But we are in my.
I don't know enough of the situation to even comment. Like we could theorize, but
I'm assuming they were at her place. If they came from her place, I'm assuming.
I'm not aware that she has a place down here.
Okay,
But if she does, okay. I mean,
Again, we're both in the dark when it comes to circumstances that occurred prior to this. All we know is what happened here, which my concern, my only concern at this point, because again, I'm not a therapist, a counselor, or a judge. I really don't care what relationship they have. That's not my business. But my concern is the baby, and that's if she's fine. But now I just gotta wait for this to maintain the peace too. Because that's saying I need some decision to get here and start fighting with whoever she is to him.
I got it.
Because then that becomes a whole different hat you got to put on at that point.
I don't think that's your for today.
No. But yeah, he's free to go. Once this is done, he's free to go. It's just he still needs to have a statement given because of the circumstances. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. There's no getting around giving a statement or identifying yourself because at one point in time you were a suspect. That's just the way it is.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go no comment on that.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. It's people can feel however they want, but with certain situations, especially like this, you have to identify. You have to identify yourself. If not, then hey, you get a free ride to jail for no reason when it's something as simple as here's my name. I hate doing this, but here's my name. Because if not, I mean, we just can't sit here and take you out of a car, handcuff you, and never identify you. Because then now, God forbid something happens, it falls on us. That's the issue.
Zero convinced me.
No, I'm not convinced. We're just talking
if I
now.
call you one day and I'm like, can you go get her? I want to know that they're coming. I mean, you guys have probably one of the toughest jobs in the world. I don't envy you, but I appreciate what you guys do.
Actually, yes. The hip carrier.
It's not that. It's not your car. You have no access to the hip carrier?
It's a
Who's the registered owner of this vehicle?
it's me. It's his car.
It's my car.
Do you need the hip thing?
There is no hip carrier in the car. Okay, yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it. Kevin, look. Yeah, there's no hip carrier. Okay.
You're good to go. I have all your detailed information from you. Like I said, man, try to lower it up and get that squared away so you can get the parental the schedule of how you guys are gonna go forward. I got your number if I need it. Yes, sir.
He was over here. These guys were here, and there was a female officer that arrested
I got her. It was Landano or no?
So just so you're aware, you're detained. Okay, you weren't arrested. Okay, you were just
Is this on the
detained.
record?
You have to be detained because at the time that we got the call, it came out as an abduction. Okay, so if we have to locate you. We're gonna detain you, okay? Because we need to get all the facts. We don't have all the facts. I didn't have your statement.
I'm not fighting with you.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to like let you know why everything happened, okay?
I know.
Not only that,
But
there's
I mean, don't you
another
guys,
agency, okay?
Don't
So
you
it's
guys like
multiple
check
agencies
in the
working together.
computer to make sure that there's
Check
no
what?
like there's no court order, there's nothing like
We don't have
I did
access to that
nothing
at the
illegal.
That's why we need your statement.
But I still got treated like a criminal without even
Just
getting
because you got handcuffed doesn't mean you're a criminal. It's part of our protocol.
feels that way.
You're just detained.
Thrown to the ground, ruin my shirt, ruin my shoes.
Do you guys need anything else from him?
No, you guys
You're good.
You guys
Do
are good.
you have a case number? You give me a case number?
Yeah, he's got a case number. He's got a case number.
Can you give him a card?
Yeah, he's got a case number.
All right, your supervisor is?
Okay? Alright,
I know, we're not enemies. I appreciate you guys coming out.
I'm trying to cooperate.
I know.
This is less than what it came out to be. It's a custody dispute.
Thank you for coming out.
And we just want to make sure everything's clear. Obviously, the welfare of the baby is the biggest thing.
That's what I said. As long as the baby's okay, I'm gonna walk away and call it a day.
All right, you guys.
Thank you
be
guys.
safe.
Appreciate it.
Yep.